Over here you can see Kylie's ring finger, how the ring disconnects there. So you can see Caitlyn Jenner here with her tongue. She likes the makeup. Look at her tongue. She looks so scary. More tongue here. More here. Yummy. So all the fake gender transition that they do, it's all fake because these are reptilians. The serpent seed, they don't even abide by like the human gender system. So over here you can see Kylie is poking out that reptilian tongue. It's very brave. But they can't help themselves. Almost like she's got no teeth there through the hologram. There's the teeth. So here you can see the classic reptilian tongue. She even does the sad. She can't help herself, or he. They're very creepy things. That's the side one she's doing. That's really weird. It's like, where's all the teeth? It's very creepy. Like the tiny tongue sticking out. But they have technology to conceal, but they have really dirty mouths and like this tiny dick-shaped tongue. And they have incredibly dirty mouths, so they get filters and holograms to cover that as well. Just doing some more here with the tongue. So they can't help themselves but stick their tongue out for some reason. It's almost like looks the inhuman way to like stick your tongue out. That's really weird. Almost like an animal behind this hologram, because the way they play with their tongue is just different. Doesn't feel like even a hybrid. Like the whole shape is different. The mouth and the way they stick their tongue out. It's a bit different to how humans do it. And like just their whole mouth is like some kind of filter or hologram over it, because the tongue is like a lot of tongue there. And just the way they do it, it's a bit different. It's like a mouthful. Over here you can almost see the filter breakthrough almost there. You can see some of the crystals in her teeth. So they have a lot of filter over their mouth because they have dirty, filthy mouths. Like their mouth looks so dirty. Look at how her tongue and her lip and teeth. Looks like she has a disability, but it's just because it's a reptile. And our tongue doesn't move like that. We don't use our tongue and lip like that, the way they are using it. So that's why it's not consistent with the human form. If they're humans, then they should just speak like humans, but they don't. That's why they are not very confident, these people. Like Kylie's not very confident because they are deeply hiding their true nature, and they have like that deep insecurity that they always have to lie, and they're always imposturing being a human being. and there is that deep sense of guilt. And it's always there. So that's where you'll see a lot of hesitation from Kylie, because there's a, like, nothing's real. The clothes not real, the nails are not real, the hair is technology based, the jewelry is not real, the human form's not real. So they're all imposters of the firmament. So they have a hard time being around us. They're afraid to get caught. Look at that. Kylie and Chris is taking turns. That's funny. Look at the Chris, Kylie. Chris, Kylie. It's pretty funny. They're both taking turns. Reptiles can't help themselves. Chris touches her ring a lot as well. You will see. Because they are afraid that their jewelry is going to disappear. So Chris is touching her ring a lot. And Kylie's fake drinking from a 3D AI object cup. That's not real. Reptile didn't drink a drop of water there. See? It's nothing. Just pretend. She can just do this. Huh? Huh? Over here you will see Kylie Jenner's ring disconnecting there. So they are all wearing hologram jewelry. As you can see how it's disconnecting there. Usually when they do this, they are showing off all their jewelry, because they're all based on showing off. So they're like, oh, I'm just touching my jacket. But they're like flexing and showing off all the jewelry. But it's not real jewelry. These are all hologram jewelry. They're not real jewelry at all. And you can see a jacket. It looks very cheap there. This is probably some made in China stuff. They don't have real things. And probably has a hologram baby and not even a real belly, but a hologram belly. Because Kylie is a man. Kylie is a transgender. So Kylie's got like twisted lips, so her lips are like wonky. So it's not well made, not sure why. She's got bigger lips on one side and skinny lips on the other side. She's a reptilian. She sticks out her tongue like the rest. So all of these house tours they're doing, these could all be just hologram sets. You'll see Chris's shoes glitch here. See how Kris Jenner's shoe is glitching there? How it goes circular and then it becomes like that big fat thing. And even at the back here, the shoes are glitching. Here you will see Kylie playing with her ring and some glitches in her ring as well. So they play with their ring a lot. Because if they hold on to it and keep playing with it, the 3D object remains, but if they leave it alone for a while, it tends to disappear. So they play with their rings a lot. And Kylie looks like Jordan here. They're basically like twins. So you'll see celebrities play with their rings a lot because it just glitches out very fast. They leave it alone for 2 seconds and see how it's already like lost its shape there. See how it goes away in that middle section? See how it comes back and it loses its shape already. So it comes back, she touches it, then it goes, she loses a chunk there. So it's very sensitive to the hologram. Over here, even Jordan's ring is disappearing. See how it's breaking there, the link. And the ring's like gone from her ring finger. And that one's disappearing because they're hologram. So over here you will see Kylie very quickly flick her tongue there. Kendall is a very petty person, very insecure, very petty.
Me was these.
So demons in general are very insecure and very envious. To say they're competitive is a compliment. They're not competitive, they're envious. Envy, it's not competition. So you can see Kendall here with the tongue. Let's see the reptile tongue of Kendall here. You flick it twice. And you can see how big Kendall's neck is. She's got this massive man neck. Because they're all reptilians and transgender. Look at her tongue. How much they flick their tongue. This is all a 3D AI fake set. So they can make these AI objects and use them. So it's all fake. So no one made these white square boxes in a factory and put him there. It's not that. It's just AI objects. They'll just make him and get rid of them. So that's how they do their sets. And over here you will see the teeth is transferring onto her tongue. There's a mouth filter there. So they're very fast with their tongue like that. And they sit like this and they bullshit all day. They're like, blah, 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 blah. So that's a mouth filter there. Over here it says Kendall Jenner tells all with her reptile tongue and mouth. Look at that filter and look how disgusting that mouth is. Reptiles have disgusting mouth. Like it's greenish, brownish, disfigured, weird, creepy mouths. And they put a lot of filter over it to hide it. So you can see the filter there. The reptile tongue's being hidden. There's some glitches in her hologram there. The face and hair is glitching because there is a reptile behind that. And this is a cloaking technology. You can see her mouth there, her teeth getting sharp and pointy. And over here she's selling red lipstick with her red nails. They're always selling something. Like, buy this. I did my nails just for this. Over here you can see her dirty reptile mouth. And sometimes they publicize fake relationships like this with Justin Bieber to put her in the map. So anyone that's famous, they tag him with them, give him a brief controversial relationship, and they get tagged and they become famous. And that's like one of their tricks. you'll usually see an upcoming celebrity tagged with a pre-existing famous one, just for publicity. And over here I can almost see Kendall's penis. You can see it like hidden through the hologram. Like there's a massive bulge there. And it's a very masculine looking body. And over here you can see Kendall and Chloe promoting protein popcorn. So that's like idol worship, because they tend to do that. They're like protein this, protein that. They're obsessed with that kind of stuff. But it's all idol worship, and they're reptilians, and they have no concept of what human food is. And they are nerdy, and they will like turn everything into like vitamins and proteins and minerals. They can't just shut up and eat it, but they'll have to package it, and they'll have to call it protein and minerals and vitamins. And they promote their plasticky products, and they themselves are extremely plastic and ugly. And if the filter falls off, which it will in the end times, the filter will fall off, and you will see ugly creatures such as Kendall and Chloe eating cloud protein popcorn. So you will see reptilians that are pagans. They love Christmas. So, if Christianity wasn't pagan, then these reptilians would have stayed far away from Christmas, because Christianity and Christmas is paganism and was created by pagans. Christianity was originally legalized by Constantine, who was a sun-worshipping pagan. So pagans love Christmas, pagan loves Santa, pagan loves anything idol worship, pagan loves. So these reptilians are pagans, and they love Christmas for that reason. So if Christmas was a real festival to do with God, they would have stayed far away from Christmas, because Christmas is pagan. These reptilians love it. So have a look here.
Mom, when I think of Christmas, I think of you. Christmas is our World Cup. How far in advance do you start buying gifts?
June or July. I could make a mean bow.
We have a Christmas Eve party. Has anyone ever hooked up at one of these parties?
Excuse me?
You know?
Have you?
My mom would always make me help her.
These people are Satanists, and they're extremely perverted. Chloe dates her own child, and they like she probably does that to her kid, because Chloe has a penis. So because Satan is sexual based, they, even in their Christmas, they will bring up sex, because they're all perverse, and they're all pedophiles, and they just obsess about sex. Sex for them is like a prize, and they always talk about it. It's like something important or something amazing for them. So because they're carnal and they're flesh based, and they love sex. So even when they talk about their religion, such as Christmas, even when they are talking about their holy festival, which should be a holy festival, Chloe here is talking about sucking penis. So because they are pedophiles, and that's like just their second nature. So that's why these people are demonic, satanic, because they just pretend to act like human, but they can never get rid of their carnal, reptilian, animalistic, fleshly nature.
Say, I'm done for the day, Mommy.
Very
My room
like
is
independent.
clean.
Who's the hardest? Who gives you the most lip?
Both these reptiles are extremely itchy, because they haven't had shower for days. Look at both of them itching.